What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Do not be alarmed. I am your usual host, Marshall DVDX, Casually FC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're watching on a certain other channel, don't worry. The Messiah will be here soon. Actually, I shouldn't get carried away, because then you know how he is when he gets in a little bit. One goal. Oh, look at the best. But that being said, ladies and gents, I won't wait too long to introduce our guests. Be sure, before we do so, to like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video wherever you're watching, whether it be here on Casually FC or Jacob Will Ribbon Uncensored. Who knows what he'll say now that he's uncensored. Ooh. Be sure to do all that. Check out the links in the description below. Memberships, all that stuff helps out both channels, either channel. Well, no matter who you support. But ladies and gents, unfortunately, he had to be a Spurs fan. Other than that, I'm sure we'd be best friends. And then I'm sure I'd talk to him every day. But you know what? I just can't be caught talking to like a Spurs fan every day. But don't be alarmed, people. Ladies and gents, it's time to introduce our guest, your favorite. You know him from your childhood, probably. Donkey Kong.
Hey, wait, do I gotta do the Seth Rogen? Which I've never heard Donkey Kong laugh like Pineapple Express Extra, but hey.
Oh yeah, because he was in the movie, right?
Yeah, they ruined. They
that.
ruined it. They ruined it.
Wow.
Seth Rogen,
Jacob,
A-lister.
Floor is yours. Actually, no, guys, don't be alarmed. It's not Donkey Kong. It's Jacob.
It's
just
me.
Plain old Jacob. You see?
See?
Wait, now it's Bandana Jacob. Holy shit.
Hey.
Jacob, floor is yours. Want to introduce yourself, the channel, do your thing, man.
Yeah, first of all, make sure you're liking and subscribing wherever you are. And if you're on Jacob Wallraven Uncensored, you can click Casually FC. It's in the title, and you can go like and subscribe over there as well. I do have a poll in the YouTube chat right now, Marshall. You may not like the results so far.
Oh, boy.
Predictions for tomorrow, though. 67% says Spurs win. So talk to me nicely or don't talk at all. But happy Halloween.
Yes.
Princess Peach. I don't know why the game was like making him steal a woman, but it's all good. She consented. It's just she didn't tell Mario.
Messaging.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Those Italians.
Crazy. You have those moments when you grow up and you rewatch some of the shit you used to watch growing up, like Ren and Stimpy, for example. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
No, Ren and Stimpy's crazy. No, that's
Ren and
crazy
Stimpy's
one.
insane. Ren and Stimpy's insane. Invader Zim is kind of wild, if you ask me. There's a few wild ones out there.
Invader Zim has actually inspired some true crime stories as well.
Has it really?
Into that, yeah. If you're into that kind of thing.
This is what we're doing on Jacob Wallraven Uncensored, watching crime, reacting to crime.
You know,
stories.
I'm not gonna lie, football YouTube's been kind of dead lately, and it's just a lot of the same old. And so, YouTube started suggesting, I think it started with like freak accidents in caving. And I was like, huh, what's that? And it just started, snowballing from there. There's a few channels now that I'm subscribed to that I probably wouldn't have been otherwise. But, it's all, well, as our good friend Ahmed would say, the game is the game, man.
The game's the game, man. Oh,
Yeah, man.
I have some business.
I'm always losing. I'm just losing, man. I can't. Every time I win, I just lose.
There you go.
I
I'll never
like
forget Ahmed. Man's always losing. But we all know why you've been watching some crime genre videos and all the CIA, SCSI, FBP, FBI, all the letters in the alphabet that have to do with crime, because your club aren't doing so hot now, are they, Jacob? I'm gonna get the truth out of you today.
Well, I will
Jacob.
tell you this: we're third in the league. Tommy, whenever he
for
talked
how
to me
long?
real nice, he told me, "Dream a little dream of me, live, laugh, love, he," and he also said we're going to lose games.
Dream of me.
Oh wait, and hopefully there's some magic moments. So those are all things that have come true, or I'm still awaiting the truth to be verified on. So as far as I'm concerned, Thomas hasn't lied to us. He said he wanted to compete in all 4 competitions. One of them we did just get knocked out. Yes. However,
Yes.
however,
Speak on that.
last time I had a new manager, he lost in the first round of the Carabao Cup. This one lost in the second round. How about that? We made it one round further, so it's about progression. I think the supercomputer predicted us to finish 8th in the Premier League, which would be progression. Relevancy without glory is kind of where we're headed. They've tried to whitewash the whole "to dare is to do" motto, and now it's like he. I think officially it's he. If it's not, it's some form of English words that make up a definition of he. But you say we haven't been doing too hot. I would just say we're live, laugh, and loving, because that's what Tommy has taught me to do in this beautiful game. And that's kind of where we're at. Some of the wins haven't been the most impressive, but they've been wins.
Have you been lib lab luffing?
Yeah, you say that.
You know what?
3 times
That
fast.
line takes practice. Kudos,
Yeah, that's what I'm
kudos.
saying. Hey,
You've gotten your reps.
hey,
in
shout
there.
out kudos as well.
Kudos. Have you been live, laugh, loving? I can't say it. Have you been live, laugh, loving since the last time you won at home, which was Burnley in
Well,
August?
sometimes you live and sometimes you laugh, and other times you live, laugh, and you love. And that's not one of those that I loved, but we did win the last time you mentioned versus Burnley, so that's a live, laugh, love. And then I would also say that we are the only Premier League team that is still undefeated away from home. So you may lament the away form, however, I would say, or excuse me, you may lament the home form, but I would say take a look at that away form, and if that's not balancing,
Yeah, but we're playing you at home. We're playing you at the 3-point lane, some would say. And that's why I think, listen, my fan base, you've dealt with it in your fan base. My fan base is looking at the table right now and they're panicking. It's like, oh, this is a shame. We're in 9th place. This is horrible. This and that. And I'm looking over here.
what's it like down there, by the way?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Live, laugh, love while you can.
Yeah, come on.
Live,
Hey,
laugh, love while you can.
hey, Thomas touched the top of the table 3 times.
Yeah. I mean, I hope my club will touch top of the table at some point this season. Hopefully, we'll be closer to it once we beat you guys. Because that's the thing, we're in 9th place right now, but the only thing separating us from second is 4 points. It's 4 points. And the table could flip so quickly. That's why I named this video, Can we get back to top 4? Because it's very likely if we get a win here, we're back in top 4. And then all panic stations, everyone's like, oh, what was I worried? Because I've seen a 12th place Chelsea. This ain't a 12th place Chelsea. And you've seen a 17th place Spurs.
A Europa League winning Tottenham.
But
That's what you're referring to. Whilst winning, just the second biggest European competition in the world.
And this season, well, I would say third. I mean, Club World Cup is probably, I would say.
Well, that's relatively new, and so we're still trying to figure out where that lays. As far as the money involved.
Right.
Because no one's giving a shit till this summer. And now all of a sudden it's everybody, look at my badge, hee. I got this gold circle that says hee on it. Meanwhile, I got a circle that says Europa League winner.
World Cup champions. That's what it says.
Hee.
Not Europa. World, not Europa. Hee. But
yeah, who'd you play? Pacos de Ferreira?
The same team that you played in the Super Cup.
No, that in the Super Cup we played
Paris Saint-Germain.
I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain. And then you guys looked like you were going to get something out of it. And then they decided, hey, I'm going to wake up and actually play football. And then,
well, sometimes this magic moment can be fleeting. Magic moments can be fleeting, is what I would say.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah, I mean,
sometimes when you dream a little dream of me, you get woken up prematurely.
Fair enough. I mean, going back to what I was saying, right? Like the table, that's why you're telling me third and all this and that. I'm not that worried about it because it could flip and flop all over the place. Let me look at your most recent, okay, what happened in the cup? Why? What's going on? Because outside of the league, it seems like you guys are struggling a lot.
Well, hey.
Not much laughing, or loving going on.
No, we lived. We're still here. We're still living. So you can never really take the live out. Maybe just the laugh and the love. When you talk about what happened in the Cup, I would say St. James's Park. It always seems too big of an occasion for this club. I'm just glad we didn't go down 3-0 within 8 minutes. That's happened before. So, when it comes to how we set up and how we go forward, I don't always really know because this guy's supposed to be like Jet Li's motto, like water. You think of the shape of the form of the container you're in. Whereas, I'm more of a fan of like being your own thing and allowing everyone to just accept that. Like, a certain somebody, I ain't gonna say that. I'm more personally aligned with the notion of be yourself rather than be so adaptable you're like water. But as far as adaptability goes, we don't show it in games. We just kind of do it when the game starts, which is kind of like half advertised of what I thought and was told Frank is going to do. He's not just going to stand there looking like a statue is what they said. And I just, Marshall, wow, what a fraud. He gifted 50 memberships. And that was a long time. I'm
a man of my word. You just haven't been going live because you've been moving. We won't talk about what the bet was because that's
I almost said what it was. And I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? We'll just leave it at it was an unnamed bet. An unnamed bet that.
I'm a man of my word.
Big up Casually, man. 50 memberships. Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna make sure YouTube pays me out this month. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're right. I have not been streaming lately.
Gifted memberships.
You just reminded 50 different people that this channel exists, so I appreciate that because those motherfuckers, a lot of these names, I'm looking at it, and like Corey AFC, bro. When is Fenty Philly? When the fuck is he in my chat? Yeah, I don't think he's been in my chat not one time in his life. You just reminded again 50 different people that this channel exists.
Fucking the Bridge Nation got a membership. Oh well.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's 50 names. I don't know if you want me reading all of them, but
no, you're right.
Like Tottenham Ranger, Harmless Potato, Destiny 5, Tim Weah. I don't know who that is. Timu Weta? Who the fuck is that?
Tim Weah.
Oh, the real one. This is Daddy. This is Daddy. Durag Diaries, Steve got one. That's nice. Regista Kev, he's a fraud.
Everybody be getting them.
Hey, shout out, man.
Listen, I challenged Jacob to, we'll just say a duel of
It was a
llamas,
challenge of sorts. And
he lasted and, well, pause. Actually, you know what?
I'm coming on your ass, man. I'm coming for that ass. What? Pause.
You know where that's from. Yeah.
Aljamain
he won his bet. So there you go. So, yeah, okay, fine. When you look at it from the outside looking in, obviously going to St. James's Park is not easy. What's been going on with can't spell Moans without Xavi Simons?
He's a baller, certified gang member, certified gang blood affiliate.
What's his GNA? Let me look up his GNA right now.
He's got one assist. I'll make it easy for you. He's got an assist.
Where? When did he get his assist?
An assist, one. Yeah, he does have one. But I would also say you could go back to even the most recent 2 performances in which I think that we've started to gradually see better and better. And the best is still yet to come, in my opinion, with that player. This is a guy that I've monitored for years, and I've wanted this club to sign for years, but it's just always seemed like too big of a name that would elude us. When we signed Mohamed Kudus,
I think it's a little too overrated of a name. Because, listen, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Kudus. I can't talk shit on Kudus because honestly, Kudus looks like he's just a victim of unfortunate circumstances. Like, doesn't get his assist the way he deserves his assist. Doesn't get a goal when he should probably be getting a goal. Doesn't get the pass when he should probably get the pass.
Had a hell of a goal that got ruled off sides.
He's just unfortunate in my opinion. I think he's been carrying your attack from what I've seen. I would agree with that. This season.
As a person who's scrutinized every single second of, he is literally. The valve in which keeps this thing from exploding in the most destructive way. Because a lot of times when I think about what are our tactics, I'm like, this whole game has just been kick the ball to Kudus and hope he does something. It's just defend, and then it's that like second and third pass just doesn't seem to be there. But, versus Newcastle, there was about 5 times I can remember where we actually built up from the back with multiple passes going beyond the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th pass. And for me, that shows some kind of, understanding of, I guess, what we're trying to do. I'm humble enough to admit that I don't know as much as a licensed coach like Tommy does. Whether I agreed with the signing or not, he is a licensed coach at the highest level, in my opinion, and that's in the Premier League. And to me, he did say one of the first things was, I got to fix this defense. Then we'll sort the going forward. And I mean,
defensively, have you guys not been all right?
We've been all right. And that's exactly what he said, which was, that's the first thing I'm focusing on. The part that I have a lot of frustration is, we won 3-0 versus Everton. When it was 2-0, I was so bored and I felt like we needed a goal. It was not good to watch. It is a win. It is 3 points, and it's a clean sheet. So at the end of the day, Jacob's going to go to bed happy and wake up thinking about it like, well, we did our job. Was it the most entertaining? No, but at the end of the day, he came and he said I'm going to try and stabilize. And, the fluctuating performances may indicate that is not stabilization. However, we're live, laugh, loving. And, and back to Xavi Simons, can't spell Simons without Moans, I'll never forget. There's 2 games in most recent memory where I can recall several times.
Sure.
Marshall, you hear that? Several times where Xavi Simons laid it off and created a beautiful build-up play, and he laid it off to some bozo idiot who then doesn't do shit with it. Or he's in a perfect position, hey, pass me the ball, buddy, hey, pass me the ball. And they're like, huh? And then they kick it into the fucking Netherlands. And it's like, I know he's from the Netherlands, but don't kick the ball there when he's right in front of your fucking face 10 feet away. So for me, a lot of the problem has been the bozos around him in attack. You got Tell and Oda Squirt, who can't do jack lick. Brennan Johnson, who best known for being at the back post, and that's about it. He did beat one man on the dribble versus, I think, Everton when we were up 2 or 3-0, whatever it was. But he did beat one man on the
yourself. He beat one man on the dribble. Come on,
when the crackhead showed up for the first day of work, you're proud. All right? Yeah.
But it's like...
Yeah, this is like the 5th job we've given him, but...
Listen, I get your situation in the sense of like you just got back Colomani, but let's be honest, even Colomani's not good enough, right? Like he's okay, he's average. I would argue.
But the fact that he came in 5 minutes versus I think Villa or one of them recent games where he's starting to work himself back into fitness, he came in for 5 minutes and looked better than Richarlison did in 80+. So. Wow. That's what I'm saying is we are lacking in a lot of positions. So part of me falls back on the same thing I said for Ainge, which was that these players are letting him down, and this club has fundamentally let this squad down for years.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm on that Xavi Simone case because
I know
that player is supposed to come in and help you.
You could have had him, and he could have been. You would have used the fuck out of him right now.
No,
with
because
no Cole Palmer.
I got Garnacho instead, and he's apparently doing better. And I don't even rate him. One goal, one assist for Garnacho.
He got a goal.
He got a goal, and he got an assist against Benfica.
Well, there's an own goal assist. I like
we'll still count
the air quotes. I like that.
We'll still count it. You would count it.
Oh fuck yeah, I would. Yeah, every
would.
G8
Exactly.
count
So
it up. I don't give a damn.
Don't try to.
I ain't say nothing. No. Hey, that's your own conscience. I ain't passing judgment, sir.
But it's just like you bring this guy in, obviously because Madison's out, right? Madison is that, as much as you hate him, he's going to be that creative spark, that pendulum that gets the attack going. No Kulusevski, because if Madison's not there, at least Kulusevski can do it.
This is another thing. Think about
Xabi has to step up.
With Solanke or Kolo or Kulu, just one more attacker that's not Mohamed Kudus facing a 4v1, the fucking meme, but it's Kudus on the couch. And it's every defender for every and midfielder. They swore him because it is very much to me, I think, again, steadily he's improved. The first few games, I give him a pass for, because first of all, he just got into the big thing, and we gave him the big old number 7, and those are some beautiful weighted shoulders you got to fucking put on your shoulders. Some of the most immaculate pair of shoulders, set of eyes, dashing human that you've ever had to fucking replace, and that is big shoes. But that's not an excuse. However,
Spanish now.
I remember saying that playing him in the left wing, pace and beating a man like that is not his game. His best game is when he cuts inside in the middle and starts creating for the others, or plays as that man in behind, kind of like a shadow striker. And we don't have a striker to play the shadow striker position for him. So he's now, where you've been seeing the best is that 10 playmaking role. And again, his performances have steadily gotten better and better. I've always said when you're getting a guy from the Bundesliga, there's going to be that acclimation period. Vardiol came on and wasn't hitting the ground running like that. Took him a run of games. I think it was a short amount, but then you look at other players. Florian Wirtz went for double the money of Xavi Simons and has given half of the output. But the pressure is on, and I absolutely agree with you. And that's a marquee signing like him and Kudus and Paulinho to an extent. Two of the three have been heavily relied on in that regard of Paulinho as well. I think we need to pick up that option, 25 mil. Everyone's a fucking bozo loser. You sitting in the hotel chair. Anyone who thought about Paulinho and was like, I don't know. But you should have known this motherfucker, the beast from the Middle East. Actually, not the Middle East, but from Fulham. Because I just, said if Tommy could get him.
Portuguese.
Well, he came from Fulham. When I saw him, when I first heard João Paulinho, he played for Fulham, and he was very goddamn good. Then he went to Bayern Munich.
He was really good. Yeah.
And I think he had 100 more successful tackles than the number 2 guy. So astronomically good is what I would say. And if he could get back to that level, which he slowly, casually is, as I recap, we go casually. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. He's become, he's tied for second leading goal scorer, I think, right now, João Paulinho. And he's meant to be our anchor, which he is also. And to me, he's been highly instrumental, just like Kudus. But obviously, Simons, there is the bigger expectations, bigger shoes for him to fill, and it's just not getting filled immediately. So everyone's like, "What's going on there?" I would attribute that a lot to just the way culture and society is. I mean, look at Liverpool fans going wham wham about Arne Slot. I mean, he won then the league, and that's the 3rd league in this fucking generation, right? Like that's the 3rd league title of theirs in this fucking millennium. So it's like, to me, a little bit of like, hey, be grateful for what he has done for you, while knowing that you weren't perfect last year either, because that's we weren't this and that. And, to me, I think there's got to be some respect that's given and some patience and time. I don't like to talk about those dirty fox who definitely are a tax exemption break for you, but Arsenal. People joke and laugh at how long Arteta's gotten, but now this legitimately looks like the year in which they should be able to saunter into a Champions League or Premier League champions. So to me, The ball is now in their court. What great position would it be in, like, where you're genuinely competing and eventually you do compete and get over the line? Obviously, hopefully they don't. But I'm looking at it from our perspective. I've said that we got the Dutch Arteta when he started talking to the cameras, because he'd just be talking. He'd just be saying shit, like
Sure.
justifying a loss. He's like, oh, it's okay that we drew 0-0 to Monaco, even though we faced 29 shots or something like that, because we drew. Because we faced 9 shots versus Villa and we lost. And I'm like, how is that a justification?
Yeah.
You're like, well, we didn't face as many shots in a loss. That's like, so you're trying to say that by getting shot on so much, we somehow were able to escape a defeat? I thought the draw was lucky. So there's definitely questionable things that he says. And his, I can't watch a video more than 6 minutes of him talking. I can't. It's just, I get to a point where I'm like, all right, dude, shut the fuck up, because it's just like pure waffle.
Is it just saltine, bland?
It's just like, hey,
at least
it's
he's
like,
upfront and
it reminds me of the guy who's like dating your mom and wants to be the cool stepdad. And it's like, bro, you're not the cool stepdad. You're the cringy, like, high sock wearing dude at the court doing layups all day. Bro, stop with your dusty old man layups. Yeah, exactly. You be talking, I would just roll my motherfucking eyes. But you know what? Again, when you sign a player like Kudus, Paulinho, and Xavi Simons, those 3 players came in and all said a big part of why they signed was this man. So who the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I to say he's this or that or the other? I'm gonna allow the people. Hey, banana. But if. But, if those 3 players, 2 of which, all 3 I've asked for Tottenham to sign at one point or another.
Yeah.
But 2 out of those 3 has been several years. Every year of FIFA, I'm in manager mode signing them to my team. So yeah, I love Xavi Simons and I love Mohamed Kudus. They're fucking, we got the Ghanaian Neymar and the Dutch Neymar. Talk to me nicely.
Ghanaian Neymar and Dutch Neymar is crazy.
But I digress. All three of them have said in their intro video that, a large part of why they signed was, I want to play for Thomas Frank. I see Kudus specifically said, I've seen how he improves players in the forward line, and I want some of that majanja. You know what I mean? Some of that some of that barakatata.
What do you mean by that?
I think you know exactly what I mean.
I don't know.
He wants some of that. You know what I mean? They say, I heard they drinking good over there. Let me get a sip.
What sucks about your situation is you were saying before, right, with the whole second striker thing with Xavi Simons. I don't think you're going to get the best out of him until Solanke comes into the squad, because Kolo Muani is just another Jackson. He's French Jackson. He's going to want to come in, drop, build up play, link up, boom, boom, boom. He's not going to give you
that
what
right
you
there
want.
is exactly what we're fucking needing, is link up play from the number 9. And I think that link up play, I do agree. I think Solanke, his overall ability in that regard is better than Kolo Muani.
When is he coming back?
I saw a report that's not till after the November international break.
Okay.
But, I'm also looking at the laundry list of injuries. Dragusin has just touched the pitch for the first time. Koto Takai is expected to touch the pitch very soon, which, if you don't know Koto Takai, that is a signing we signed just for Frankie. And we said, we got you the Japanese Van Dijk. And this was about a week after we said we want a challenge for the Premier League and the Champions League. And then we go get the Japanese Virgil van Dijk. I'm like, shit, systems go, baby. Is Japanese Virgil van Dijk statistically, when you look at him versus other U21 J League defenders, specifically U21 J League defenders? So he's going to touch the grass soon. That'll be fun. Dominic Solanke, maybe eventually one day. Destiny Udogie, he's training again. All right, Christian Romero, he's available
Romero's
for selection.
the only one on that list, Jacob, that affects your starting 11.
Destiny Udogie, I would argue a left-footed left back would suit us in certain instances.
Porro and Jed Spence.
Well, Jed Spence is the go. He is the leader of the Jed Spence Penitentiary, which, if you don't know, you need to get to know, because goddamn it, you're about to get locked up just like every other. I believe your current winger is there, but he's wearing a Manchester United shirt in the Spence Penitentiary. But I think You're right in that regard, but the thing about having Destiny Udogie, because Jed Spence is a right-footed player. He is a right-footed,
Never mind.
A right back by nature, and so his instincts are not to swing the ball in on his left when he's attacking. It's typically he kind of inverts his runs
But
a lot
surely
of
you
times.
prefer those two over Destiny Udogie, especially up against us.
See me, and this is not a popular opinion among Spurs fans, I'm assuming. I would take Jed
spicy.
Spence I put Jed Spence at the right back and Destiny at the left, personally.
Drop Poro.
Yeah. But he also wore the captain's armband recently, so it's like he offers a lot of the things that you need, the intangibles that you can't train into a player, as far as the mindset, attitude, mentality, leadership. Like, he possesses all that. I'm just tired of watching, but bro, Bodo Glimt, the only reason that fucking Hans Fenderson or whatever his fucking name is, that guy was almost about to get a hat trick. Huh? Anders Fenderson.
Yeah.
Some fucking guy north of the Arctic Circle. Like, defensively, he is atrocious. I would argue, there's a argument to be made, in my opinion, putting Kudus at the left and putting Spencer Poro at the right wing, because Poro, for me, when he crosses that ball, it is a beautiful peach booty with no fuzz. You know what I'm talking about. It's one of them voluptuous, curved things. And, uh-oh. Did my camera die?
The amount of waffling that you were doing, and for that take.
But see, Marco's right.
Style. That's why your camera.
But Marco's right. I think my battery died.
Okay, I'll let you figure that out. Yeah, I mean, the thing that worries me, if we want to talk a little bit on Chelsea, right? Because we understand some of the, I guess, deficiencies going on with Spurs, and it's mostly in the attack, and you could make the argument the midfield. I think when it comes to the midfield, I think we got you beat on that. And when it comes to the attack, I think on our day we could do well. The problem is we have a spread butthole of a defense right now, where our center backs are just not good enough. I think last season, I was just talking about this yesterday, I think last season I was duped. I was catfished. I was sold a dream that our center backs had actually improved in Chalobah and in Tosin. But god damn, these guys are just dumb and dumber. Seriously. Like, if it's like one makes a dumb mistake against... Well, I mean, we all saw it in full display against Sunderland. But one makes a dumb mistake against Ajax, and then the next day the other one goes, hold my beer, and makes a dumb mistake against Sunderland, and all this. They take turns, man. They take turns making stupid defensive errors. And tell me how I'm not gonna lie, Jacob, I would never say this to you unless I actually meant it. I'm at a point right now where if you offered me Romero or Van der Ven, I would rip your hand off for either or right now. Because both of those guys are better than most of the center backs I currently have right now, barring Wesley Fofana.
All of them. How do you how the fuck can you even say Wesley Fofana? Name me 5 Premier League matches Wesley Fofana has done fuck all. Don't fucking disrespect Mickey
Wesley
Van de
Fofana's
Ven
a good player.
Nah,
He's just
you're gonna piss me off with that. No,
he's not been fit, Jacob.
How the fuck can you say that? Oh, no, you just pissed me off, Marshall. You're going to actually say that Romero and Van de Ven, even arguably, you're worse than that dude I saw, because I saw a video of some fuck in some dusty-ass, crusty England studio talking about different, who's better than this better player. I got a bookmark of it so I can fucking share it if you want, because this shit is so stupid, and it's some goofy-looking fuck, looks like some Japanese serial killer.
Ooh.
I'll share my screen. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm sussing these mother. You pissed me off.
Listen, you're right though. Fofana's not been fit, but when he is fit, he's great. Here, I'll share your screen. Oh, I remember seeing this guy. This
fucking serial killer.
He's right. I see that. He's right.
You're literally saying because he's injured and doesn't play, somehow he's better. You're just like saying, well,
When
we don't
he's
know
available,
exactly
he's
what
better.
she looks like. From afar, this woman looks attractive.
okay, Jacob,
you know how many
Jacob, who's
times that
better?
happens and you drive up and it's an old bitch?
Jacob, who's better?
Romero
James
is
Madison?
better than anyone in your back line.
Who's
and
better?
fullbacks
James
included.
Madison or Bruno Fernandes? You tell
Mickey
me,
Van
who's
de Ven
better?
is a better fullback than Cucurella, than any
Oh,
Gusto.
get outta here. That is
Reece James
not-
got
no.
moved to a midfielder because he's thicker
disrespect.
than a fucking Snicker.
The disrespect.
Disrespectful.
No, don't piss me
Cucurella
off
is one of
talking
the
about
best
Fofana.
left backs. No, he actually is the best
See,
left back in the league.
That's an argument that is valid, that there's some substantial ground to
Don't say
stand
Van der
on.
Veen.
Van der Veen plays left back for the national
Yeah,
team.
but he's not better than
and he
Cucurella.
is.
Let's
He's
stop
faster.
this.
He can cross it better. He shoots better. He's just all around better. I would take Van der Veen over Pooperea
Yeah, but
all day.
defensively, Cucurella is sound as fuck. They barely beat him. He got beat once, and that was who the fuck was it?
I seem to remember
It just happened
Romero
recently.
pulling on that motherfucker like he was a
Not
bad
even.
horse and needed
Maybe-
taming. Romero pulled
It was
on
probably Elise.
Romero
That's it.
pulled on that man like he was a naughty horse
Bruh.
that needed breaking, and he broke
That's
him.
ridiculous. That's
All right,
ridiculous. I hate
but-
it.
Let's
Never
go back to
forget
the Fofana discussion. Let's go back to the because
Sure.
honestly,
He's gonna
it's,
play.
It's dog shit. It's dog shit. Because what
No,
has
but
he
like,
done?
Jacob, let's
Name
be
me
honest, let's
five
be honest.
Premier League games.
I could
Five
I could just
Premier
pull it
League
up.
games. You just
Fuck
don't
it,
know.
I could just name the
this,
order
name
from
the
last
best
season.
one. Name the
Wolves-
best one.
Oh, the best one? I can't remember, man. He's only played 30 games for Chelsea.
Played
But when
30
he's
games.
fit, he's
he hasn't
good.
even done a fucking season, and you have the audacity to compare. I compare him to Radu Dragusin. He's probably
Wait,
better than
let me ask you
Radusin
this, Jacob.
Draguskin.
Jakub, let me ask you this. Who's
Fofana
better?
over Romero or Van de Ven. Don't.
Let me ask you, Jacob. Who's better, James Madison or Bruno Fernandes?
I think they're both overrated, and I wouldn't want either one personally. But it's tough because Bruno gives you GA. He just looks like a fucking gerbil while he does
The
it.
reason I ask is because
They both play like pussies at
Has James
times.
Madison been fit since he's for a whole season since he's joined Spurs?
No.
So
But he's never.
we
But
know-
that's career-wise, that hasn't been his case. Leicester fans told us when we
Career-wise, it
signed
wasn't
him.
necessarily Fofana's case. He was okay with Leicester before he got his fucking shit broken, his fibula.
Well, don't they? Isn't there a famous fucking saying? Not to quote George Bush, but I know it's from Tennessee. It's definitely in Texas. It might be in Tennessee. There's a famous saying that goes,
Yeah, I'll listen to
"Availability is the best ability."
Yes, you're right. But I'm just
So
saying,
if
like,
you're never
when
there,
they're available,
I'm a good
Madison,
dad.
I think, is
I'm
a
a
better
good dad
Cam
33% of the
than Bruno.
time. So that makes me a better dad than a dude who's there fucking 80% to 100%. Yeah, sorry, I kept that. But
that's
this
all you're
fucking ugly ass motherfucker talking about Fofana over Romero based on what other
Well,
than
I wouldn't
fucking
take-
Chelsea bias?
I would do Fofana over Van der Ven. If I had to choose right now,
Romero's why
who's
you have a
available, I would
midfielder
take
who won
Romero.
the World Cup, by the way.
I would argue Enzo
Romero
Fernandez
is the reason
you have a
because
center back that won the
Pembele
World Cup.
or Colomo, whoever it was in the French team, they thought that they were going to get a Tommy Tappan, and when Emmy came out, guess who saved them? Fucking Kuti.
Point being, Jacob, I would take your center backs right now. Even though last season I probably wouldn't have because
It was just that last part of your sentence that pissed me off. They're
I
better
would take
than
your center backs.
They're both of them are better than any center back you have fucking
No, that's
anywhere
not true.
at Cobham.
That's not true. That is not true.
Who? Who's better?
Levi Cole is better than both of them.
Levi Colwell. Oh
Yes.
my God. You're going to actually talk to me about a brand of jeans.
Yeah.
That's what you're really going to do to me. That's what
Cole's
we're doing
better than both
here.
of them.
Based on what? What does
Based
he
on
do
the fact
better?
that he freaking scored against PSG, scored an important goal against.
Oh, so did Mickey,
Bournemouth,
though.
Nottingham
And
Forest at the
Romero.
end.
So did Mickey and
Our
Romero.
best defender. We had
So
the
did
third best
Mickey
defense in
and
the league
Romero.
last season.
Both of them
I'm sorry,
scored
last
against
season
PSG.
weren't both those center backs a part of that team that finished 17th?
No, they weren't actually. If you go and look at the numbers, since I know you got so much fucking numbers pulled up on your fucking dual monitors, Marshall, pull up the motherfucking numbers. How many games that they actually played together? It was like 4.
Enough games.
Oh, 4. 12 points would have made
Okay,
all
what
the
happened
world
last time they played
difference.
Chelsea? Enlighten me. They were both available. Both ripped their hamstrings because they
Which-
couldn't keep up with Jadon Sancho and Cole Palmer.
Because what I'm told is the worst manager in the fucking history of mankind rushed 2 players back when his job was on the line. Bottom line, he rushed his 2 best. Yeah, I'm not a clown, mate. You better put some fucking respect on my name. Because he came in and started doing the job that everyone wanted him to do, which is get Forest relegated, because no one likes Snorlackis, that criminal organization he runs. But regardless of that point, like, they barely played together. I mean, I wouldn't quantify it like JP is saying, and that's the Ainge Highline tax, but I would have quantified it, and scientifically speaking, they weren't physically fit, and they were rushed back for a big match. And they both ended up leaving I think Kuti after 17 minutes, something like that. Van de Ven not too much late after. So, like, to me, if we had Ainge tomorrow, you'd probably be thinking it's 3 points in the bag, and a lot of Spurs fans would too. With Thomas, I just don't know. He's had Chelsea's number, but I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
Bag. With Ange, for me, you're saying.
For you.
I would be saying, oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes. But now you're looking at it like, oh, I don't know how they're going to, are we going to go 3 at the back?
That's true.
Tommy kind of flirted with it. He kind of did him with the ghost line. I might be a ghost, but I might not be. Are we going to make this clay pot together
Listen,
or not?
I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of Chelsea fans that have chest for this fixture because, oh, it's Tottenham, it's 3-point lane, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, okay, first of all, it's Thomas Frank. Whenever he was at Brentford, he always gave us a fucking hard time. Like, yeah, we won some games against Brentford, but there was games where we lost, and it was because of Thomas Frank setting up against us. So it's not like Thomas Frank's not familiar with Chelsea. And on top of it, I just told you, our defense is a spread butthole. It's the gaping category in Pornhub right now. Fofana hasn't been playing. He's finally fit.
Fucking out your
He's gonna,
ass. Talk
you're
about Fofana. Oh,
Fofana.
I got Odegaard. He's played almost 30 games.
Absolutely not.
Odegaard's so good. Odegaard's better
plays.
than Palmer. I can say some stupid shit. That's what that sounds like to me. Odegaard's better than Palmer. Brennan Johnson's comparable to Palmer.
Fofana is a great center back.
Madison's better than Palmer. He just doesn't get to play because he's hurt right now.
Well, we know that's definitely not true. But
No,
Fofana's
we don't.
been hurt.
He just hasn't got to play. When he plays, he's so good. That's what this shit. I'm like actually.
I can't
angry
wait
with
till
you,
the game
'cause
tomorrow.
You're genuinely
and if
being
Fofana
honest.
actually plays, we keep a clean sheet against you, and it happens to be Fofana in that back.
I pray
Long day for
Fofana
Jacob.
starts. Fofana's okay. Tomorrow's my birthday,
Long day
so
for
first of
Jacob.
all,
Just gonna hear this from
it's my
Jacob.
motherfucking birthday.
Hands
and
in his pockets. Fuck you.
You're gonna say that about Fofana. Fofana beat us with his hands in his pockets. Fuck that guy. Fuck that little piece of shit Marseille little asshole.
Look, you're the only Chelsea fan who gets to rub that whatever happens tomorrow. You're the only. That was kind of crazy, like part to stutter on. But you're the only. You gifted 50 memberships, so you know what? That's a good happy birthday as well. Because I think the bet was 25 memberships, I think, and you doubled it.
I don't
So you know what? We'll just say birthday present
Sounds
and
like
the
something I
bet.
would have said.
Maybe, but I feel like it was 25. I don't know.
remember.
Either way, you bought
It was
50
so long ago
members.
since you last streamed, Jacob.
That's not true. I streamed yesterday with Yaman. I was live with the Yaman.
with
Yeah, with Ahmed. Yeah.
wait, one more.
Shout out
with,
to Bruce.
with certain
Don't forget, chat. Morska out, man. There we go.
The game's the game, man.
the game's game, man.
But I will say this: if, like Zapur says, if you keep a clean sheet, it'll be because of our shit fucking Tommy touching tactics going
Well,
forward.
a little bit, but
you know what? I'm
it'll be
saying
because
this.
of- That's
Yeah.
how Fofana's gonna be in the air when he's
That's
winning
literally
aerial
like the
duels,
last time he was
defending
playing
set
football
pieces.
too. This man's been watching football on the couch like you and I. All right,
He
talk
was
to me
just
about him.
playing. What game was it? He played against. His last game was against Lincoln FC.
How
whatever.
how memorable a performance.
I remember it because
Kola
he got a
Mwani played
concussion and
45
knocked out the
minutes
Leon
to
goalkeeper.
Watford in a closed door friendly. Woohoo! Kola Mwani is better than João Pedro. He's just been hurt. God, that stupid ass
probably make
Fofana
that
take.
argument.
Like Colwell's a better argument, but I would still say Van de Ven and Romero are levels above Colwell in all degrees of being
No
a fucking
way,
defender.
bro.
No. You try again. That's what it sounds like. No, try again.
Like
Keep trying.
you show me videos of him, and I'm like, oh, I'm assuming that's Wesley Fofana because I don't fucking see him when I watch Chelsea play. You're like, hey, here's a photo of my dad. He fucking owns Dell. He's never home.
Fofana's
I don't
there.
think
He's
that's
just
a
in the
good
background.
dad. I don't think he's comparable to Daddy who makes me dinner every day.
He calls. He pays child support. He may not be there all the time.
He does
but
the minimum.
around.
He exists. He breathes. Congratulations.
Jesus.
You
Yeah.
did what every piece of shit in jail's doing. Breathing. Congrats.
But I'm not having this about Levi
really
Kola.
got me off
I'm
the
not having
rail.
this about Levi Kola, bro.
He's bro.
Levi Kola
again,
scored crucial goal for us.
Oh,
Crucial
so has
goals.
Romero.
Goals.
Van de Veen literally is tied on goals with Gonorrhea Koresh and Salah right now.
Yeah,
But,
I'm
he
not saying
scores
they're
crucial
bad. I'm
goals.
just saying Levi Kola's better.
Not than
got
either
more
one of them.
trophies.
I compare him
more
to
trophies.
he's comparable to Kevin Danso.
No,
He's comparable to Kevin Danso.
I mean,
Your best
JP,
center
you're not
back
wrong.
is
I don't-
comparable
that's the
to
only
our
trust I
third.
have. I'm just living on memories right now. Speaking on memories, I mean Levi Kola.
Yeah,
right now.
what? Speaking of memories, when's the last time? Oh, for fun versus Lincoln City. Lincoln
Yeah,
City.
because he got concussed by my keeper. That's why we haven't seen him. Man
Should've put
literally
his
went
head
up
there.
and knocked him out.
Not the keeper's fault. Get the fuck out the way, dog.
No, it was the keeper's fault.
Nah, I'm a go.
100% the keeper's
Nah, keepers stick together, and I'm gonna defend your keeper here.
get out of here, bro.
Because
I'm
that motherfucker's head shouldn't have been there. Guess what? I'm trying to hit the ball, and now your ball head in my fucking way, getting punched. Something getting punched.
He's got an afro, but
That shit's getting punched.
yeah, or not an afro, what a little fro. Little fro.
So JP's last comment talking about y'all still winning even about your defenders being trash. I still think there's a realm in which both of these statements are true. If all of your defenders are beneath mine, whilst you can still win tomorrow because there's just so much I don't know in the midfield. Sarr was our best midfielder for a while. Then Bergvall did a hair flick and had a man of the match. And then now all of a sudden Sarr can't see the pitch. And he got to start versus St. James and he looked like a guy who's, upset about his national teammate getting kidnapped and murdered. But I don't know. Is that what you're about to
Is
say?
that true?
But yeah, there was a goalkeeper who was trying to go. He got scammed into thinking he was going for a tryout for some scout, and they kidnapped him, held him
wow.
for ransom, and they murdered him in Africa, in
that's
Senegal.
unfortunate as fuck. That's
Yeah, and he's a teammate of his at the Senegal team. So so maybe some of that is why Thomas, he's got some personal shit going on that Thomas didn't want him to, have to deal with on the
Yeah,
pitch.
that's
But
fair.
as soon as he gets to see the pitch, he fucking scored the third goal versus Everton, and he didn't celebrate. It was a very weird moment. So there's some
I have
weirdness
weird
in the
memories
midfield.
of Papa Matasar last season. Funny memories for me, not so great for you.
Probably. But he also had the assist that led to Big Bertha being right behind me. Hey, little Bertha, how you doing?
Yeah,
girl?
and also led to the penalty that put us way ahead of you. Yeah,
Well,
in that game.
you're playing in Champions League. I'm playing in Champions League. I've got Big Bertha. You've got a fucking mesh-looking trophy. So hold that.
And a Club World Cup. I have a literal fidget spinner
Yeah,
as my
okay.
trophy.
You
bro.
went to
What
you
does
took
yours do?
you took
Just
summer
fills up water.
You
Mine
did
at least
fucking
stimulates
summer
my brain,
band
bro.
camp. You had summer band camp, and Donald Trump was celebrating with your players. All right, that's not a W I be flexing
Hey,
personally.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. You're not wrong.
Bro said Roberto Sanchez.
You're actually not wrong.
Fellas, we got one. Give me, and then he snatched that trophy out of his hands too. He said, "Give me that shit." World champions, but not everyone in the world gets to play. Only the ones we choose.
Only the ones that win trophies, Jacob.
When was the last time you won a European trophy before? I mean, obviously
Before
more
last
recent-
season in 2021, we won the UCL, my friend.
So based off
James
of
is still
that,
on that
is-
team. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
when it started.
Oh, Beast James. Yeah, let's talk about him in your midfield.
He's been
How's that
fit.
going? Oh,
he's been great.
Yeah, he's been fit like Ice Spice.
He's been great. He's been phenomenal. He will be part of the reason you're not going to score tomorrow. Part of the reason. He won't be the reason you do score.
Is that your
That'll
official
probably be
prediction?
either-
You're predicting us to
that'll
score
be-
nil? Oh shit! I need to text my
was my
predictions to
official
Staffy.
prediction?
He'll straight up give you a 0. He won't text and remind you. He'll give you as a 0.
That's part of the game. That's part of the game. Let me actually
Yeah,
check. What
man.
did I predict?
Game is the game, man.
I don't. The thing is, you've been scoring goals from throw-ins, haven't you, this season?
Set pieces is how we scored a lot of goals lately.
Throw-ins? Any throw-ins in there?
We have a long throw-in with Bergvall and Danso. They both do it, but I can't recall. I think maybe one. I think one of them.
Jacob, we're conceding goals from throw-ins, bro. Did you see the goal we conceded against Wolves? Both of them? There's 2 goals from throw-ins.
I didn't watch Chelsea Wolves.
Dog. Achinpong loses the first ball, the throw-in, and then it pings to another Wolves defender, or a Wolves player. No defender there. Pings to another Wolves player, who bicycle kicks it to the next Wolves players. Bro, it gets through 4 Wolves players before they decide to shoot at the net from a throw-in. We suck at throw-ins. I don't understand why. Or defending them, I should say. I don't get it. So that's why, like, I'm kind of glad Kuti isn't going to be available because physically, I think he'll be a problem.
Nah, Frank said today that potentially he could be back and that it gives him the option to go to a back 3, which is something that a lot of us, myself included, have been like, why haven't we done that again? Because we did a back 3 versus PSG in the Super Cup, and we looked all right for most of that. So to me, I'd like to see us go back to that, especially if we're expecting Chelsea to want to have the ball, which is kind of what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to see this in a sense, like, you know, obviously a Pep disciple. I know some games you don't always have all the ball, but there's a lot of the games in which you do. But you know, I'm kind of curious what you think Chelsea are going to come out with. Are they going to want the ball? Are they going to wait for us to press them? Or are they going to come at us and we're going to hit them in that second layer of press? Like, I don't see us wanting to go all out, but Thomas did say today in one of his quotes, which was, we got to come out firing to get all the fans in the stadium behind us. He's kind of trying to, you know, hype up the fans, like, we need you yelling. But obviously if we go out there in the first 10 minutes and concede fucking 2 shots on goal, the air may be taken from the stadium. So I think a little bit of that is
the morale fragile right now, where you concede a goal, you're done.
Yeah, there's been a huge question mark in regards to the atmosphere at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this season that's been going on this year.
You've got your last win was 2 months ago at Spurs at White Hart Lane, or
so the match-going fans, I think, are just like. And, you know, again, it goes back to the whole motto of this club and part of the reason I fell in love with it in the first place, which is to dare is to do. And right now, to dare is to watch and observe, take notes, move magnets around on the fridge like my fucking 2 kids do. And let's see what happens. And a lot of the times, I just don't see the vision. Even, again, I go back to that 3-0 win versus Everton. I don't know what we were trying to do. I don't know what the game plan is there. We just got the win, and I'm cool with that. If that leads to a trophy, I just don't think it's sustainable.
I think, to answer your question, I think Chelsea are going to do what they typically do, is just keep possession. Because if we even think about trying to defend and hit you on a counterattack, brother, I don't have defenders to rely on out. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. He didn't play Wesley Fofana for a single minute against Wolves, which makes me think he's going to play. And Chalobah also didn't play for a single minute against Wolves. He wasn't even on the bench, which makes me think
that could have been your
he's
naughty, naughty boy.
Who? Chalobah?
Yeah.
Nah, that kid. I wish he had more dark arts behind him.
Never seen Cuck defending like that. Bro literally just stood there and watched. He was just watching. It's like, dude, 1 second.
I was saying it yesterday.
2 seconds. All right, bro, that's 2 Mississippi. Go help your boy. He's bro.
It was 7
me
seconds.
Being at the
Jacob.
Club and like your dude's watching you get beat up.
It was 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
For a solid
that is
7
forever,
seconds.
dude. That is forever.
Dude, you see, there's a video. Someone timed it. It was 7 seconds before the pass was made.
Nah, that's insane. Bro,
it's absolutely wild.
I could see 3-4 seconds tops, 4 tops, 5 seconds, bro. You better be doing something.
This is the problem, right? Last season, I just spoke about this yesterday. Last season, he wasn't this bad. He wasn't this bad. He was just like, okay, cool. There was moments where he would like be aggressive and tackle you in the midfield, dispossess you, creates a chance, we score, boom. Like he was.
So like Samson, he cut off his power.
I just think this player, when the pressure is there, when he has to be the leader because he's the oldest, one of the older defenders in that team with Levi Colwell out. He's seniority. When he has to be the leader, he crumbles under pressure. Bro, the what was it? The first game or the second game? I think it was United. When we lost against United, he did an interview. Dog, the way you can hear his voice shake, he was like on the verge of tears. I don't think he can take the pressure that is needed at Chelsea at the top level. You know, winning trophies season in, season out, finishing top 4. You know, trying to challenge for the league, not being touched by Tommy, so on and so forth. He can't take that pressure, and it shows. Fofana, I think he could. I think he's paid at international level. He's played at Leicester. Yeah, it's been really shitty for Chelsea, but when he's available, he plays well.
Was he a part of that relegation, Leicester?
No. That was
he a part of the... So he's part, so he left and they got relegated.
I think he left and they got... Yeah, I think they actually did get relegated that season when he left. See,
okay.
Fofana's an important player. I bet
there you
Fofana
go.
was there, he wouldn't have gotten relegated.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. See, you feed my argument. But
no,
it's just like...
I was just more nodding along like this is mental illness at its finest.
If you guys hit us on a set piece, that's probably your best chance to score against us. Because we're really that bad. We're really that bad. That's why I didn't predict a clean sheet. I predicted 2-1 victory to Chelsea.
Hey,
I think we can.
Right.
I think we'll get a victory, but you guys will score a goal for sure.
You say 2-1 Chelsea. I got something better for you. I'm talking about 3-1, baby. I'm talking about
3-1 Chelsea?
Shit. If it was Ainge, I would predict 5-3 for Spurs.
5-3, it's crazy. Our defense is bad, not that bad.
But I think we're gonna get 3-1. I think 3-1. I think Xavi Simons, we're gonna see the best of him. I think for Kudus as well. I think those are two players.
Give it up. In the words of the great Griggs.
Hang with me now. No, don't give me that fucking gyro merchant motherfucker. No.
I'll give you this.
Let him.
When Xavi Simons scores, it's gonna be you.
Let him put. Oh man. When Xavi Simons, when they get a goal, bro, I'm fucking. Oh, you better be ready to answer.
I'll give you that. He might score.
No, you better be ready to answer your motherfucking phone. I swear to God, you RSM, y'all getting fucking filleted. It ain't even on some let me hit you while I'm live type shit. I am not going to be live. I'm going to call you every slur that could get me canceled as soon as Xavi Simons hits the game.
Video game.
Yes.
He doesn't do that.
I definitely don't.
But I'll give you that. Xavi Simons maybe scores. But I still think we can edge it out because I
think he gets involved in all 3 goals personally.
Jesus Christ. No, I don't think so. I think
so.
Kudus does, not Xavi Simons.
I think one or the other. Shit, that's my dual-headed beast right there. Shit, you should see me in every manager mode since FIFA fucking 19.
We're talking about FIFA, bro. Let's talk about the real game.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm living in real life, bro. This shit used to be a fantasy with Kudus and fucking Xavi Simons.
Is this a real life? Is this just fantasy? Copyright. Bro, listen. I have good attackers. They haven't been firing on completely all cylinders, but I have good attackers.
Is it Mark Gui? Liam Delap ain't playing.
Mark Gui, he's suspended. Liam Delap's an idiot.
Yeah,
he's suspended. He should have not been suspended.
You know, I rate him. I've defended him in public to other people, and I've defended that signing. I thought, to be honest, when y'all were linked with Kudus, Xavi, and you had already gotten Pedro and Liam Delap, I started saying to people, I was like, I think that those 2 signings right there will put Chelsea over the line. But that's why I'm predicting / manifesting / hoping / live, laugh, luffing that Kudus and Xavi Simons, being that they were linked with Chelsea, are going to want to fucking dunk on your head top at home in front of the home crowd. Xavi Simons has been getting some criticism. I think that he's going to want to, hey, call me on that cell phone, boo. I think
if Xavi Simons plays on that left wing, like you were saying, he ain't doing a goddamn thing against Reece James.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so.
And Kudus, he might get something out of Cucurella from in 1 or 2, but you better make sure you're clinical in that moment you get from Cucurella. Your best chance is through the middle, and I don't know who you have through the middle right now, other than
Richarlison started for St. James. So I'm praying it's Colo. I pray we got the Colo.
Bro, if it's Richarlison.
It can't be.
If it's Richarlison.
You know
bro?
what's so fucked? The club
If
tweeted.
it's Richarlison. Wait. Stop it.
Easy.
Who are those two people?
Levi, fuck you. You know who they are, bro. You know
Couldn't tell
exactly
you.
who they are.
I watch football, not reality TV, whatever the fuck they're doing. Fucking pop the balloon.
Oh, the amount of clips that you got.
Yeah.
Let's not do this.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I play
Most of
clips
your
of
players
players
are on
that play.
reality TV,
I don't play clips of Brian Hill and say, hey, look at this guy. Yeah, he plays for my club. He would be fucking Lionel Messi if he got to play. I don't do that.
Escape my mouth.
Brian Hill's better than Fofana at defending, because guess what?
Wow.
Neither one do.
That's actually so disrespectful. Absolutely.
No, that Fofana shit pissed me off.
Good, because he's gonna
Because
show
it's a
you. And
blatant
you're gonna-
lie.
come to be
No,
an
it's like
American
your
Waffle,
family
you're gonna be
member
like, you know what,
saying,
Marcia,
I
you were
joined
right.
the Jim Jones cult and we're going to South America. And I'm
You're gonna
like,
be an
no,
American
don't do
Waffle.
it.
You're gonna be in that same exact costume, asking Fofana for forgiveness.
Wow.
in that costume.
I asked for forgiveness while we shitted on your fucking head. That's what we're gonna ask for forgiveness for. No, look, I go back to Kudus and Simons. I'm expecting big things out of them. Obviously, I think that your center backs are going to be the biggest question marks. Cucurella, for all banter aside, non-biased, I wanted us to sign him when he was at Brighton. So when Chelsea signed him, obviously I instantly had to just hate him. And then Cuti Romero pulled on his hair like he's a dirty little whore, and I liked it. So personally, but since that moment, Cucurella has literally just gotten so much better than the version of himself that he was prior to the
He's
hair
better than
pull.
what I
So
ever could have thought.
if anything, I think Cuti Romero has pulled this version of Mark out of the Cucurella, if you could say that. So, you know, we'll just give some Cuti some props there. Again, better than Fofana. Fofana, what is he pulling out of players? Fucking nothing. Again, anyway, I digress. I'm fucking hung up on that, dude. You literally were just so nonchalant, so like you just ran over an old bitch crossing the street, and you're like, la la la, and I'm like, dude, turn around. You hit somebody. and
all
you're
I
like,
was trying to
"Oh,
say
I
is
love
if I
this
could,
song."
I would take
It's
Romero and
Ohio is for
Vanderven-
lovers.
I would take Romero and Fofana. That would be my center back pairing if I could take both. I'm not taking Van der Ven over Fofana.
Van der Ven's better than anything you've ever seen at your
Negative.
club since fucking
Nah.
what's his name? John Terry, colonizer name.
Nah. Rudiger. We had Rudiger.
Okay, Rudiger too.
Rudiger's
Yeah, you're
better
right.
than-
You're right.
than
Yeah. Rudiger.
Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva
comparable.
too.
I'd say
Thiago
Rudiger,
Silva.
Van de Ven.
That was like what 2 seasons ago. It wasn't
and
that
one
long
ye-
ago, Jacob.
You're still seeing Charmeleon version of Van de Ven. Wait till we got Charizard version. All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's the Charmeleon version of fucking. Okay.
We got Charizard loading, and when he's going to be Charizard, he'll be better than Rudiger. You can mark my words.
Who's
You can-
gonna-
No,
who's gonna-
let me give you a clip real quick, and you save it. So in 2 years, you can visit and be like, haha, look at him in a Donkey Kong suit, hee hee. All right, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. In 2 years, Van de Ven will be a better player all around than Rudiger ever has been.
Wow.
Whether that's at Tottenham or at Real Madrid, because Madrid will come get him eventually. I've just learned they've bullied me enough. I know when the 6th grader comes to my 3rd grade room, he's going to take my lunch money and the teacher's going to watch.
Ladies and gents, you heard it here first.
Man.
High standards for Mickey Van der Ven.
High
Listen,
expectations.
I think he's good. We were linked to him before he went to you guys. You know, we wanted him, and
He was
now
linked
I
to
wish we had
Liverpool,
him.
as far as I knew.
No, but we
And
were linked to
Liverpool
Van der
said,
Ven.
no, thanks, he's not
I think
experienced enough.
I think back during that Graham Potter season, we were linked to Van der Ven and LaCroix because they were both at Wolfsburg at the time.
LaCroix's good, too.
Yeah, we were linked to them, but nothing ever came of it. So it is what it is. And plus, knowing my fan base, it would have been like, oh, these youngsters, oh, get them off my Chelsea pitch, get them off my lawn, all that. You know how.
Hey, well, when
they
I
are
used to
with the
do
more
when I
UK
used to do
accent.
my amateur scouting for Tottenham Hotspur, Van de Ven was one of those. I think we had Conte at the time, and we really needed a left-footed defender. And I was like, I was following Leverkusen, and I had seen, so I was like keeping up with Bundesliga, and I was
He's
following
good, though.
Eindhoven. It's obviously when I had one child, so it was a lot easier to watch a lot of football and scout players from other leagues. Now it's like, honey, can I please just watch Tottenham uninterrupted for this time?
I can't watch my Tottenham.
Don't you want to watch it with the kids? Yeah, but then they're gonna fucking smack my computer, and I need to scream. And then I scream when a goal scored, and they're like, "What's wrong, Daddy? We never seen you so animated."
Yeah, I mean, we remember.
Hands in his pockets. Fuck you. If
That was a victory against Man City.
if I'm in the living room yelling that, one of the babies are gonna cry. Bottom line. So. You know, but Van de Veen was one of the very few that I hit on very nicely with my amateur scouting reports. You know, some of the names that didn't go over too well with everyone still to this day, but I would still sign them just for the vibes. Adama Traore, Alan Saint-Maximin. All right, loved watching them play football.
Bro, these players are so mid, bro.
But Xavi
You don't want
Simons,
them now.
Mohamed Kudus, even Johan
Simons has also been
Bakayoko,
mid.
and
Kudus
even
is
before
the
that,
big
I
one,
like
yeah. You
Madueke
said
at
you like
PS.
Timmy Bakayoko?
I like Johan Bakayoko.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Because I was following PSV the year Madueke was there, and I remember being like, Spurs need to go get their boy, bring him home. Poch kicked him out. Let's bring him back. Poch is a wanker. Still better than
yeah.
Steve Cooper. You fucking. I still can't.
Apparently
believe
not.
I am not a clown.
We're going to the World Cup. Talk to me nicely.
We're hosting.
Did I lie?
But I think our attack too, because I didn't actually really listen. I think midfield wise, I think you'll even admit Caicedo's going to be a problem. Enzo Fernandez is going to be a problem.
No.
Lavia, if he plays, is going to be a problem. You don't think Enzo Fernandez is going to be a problem, bro?
Enzo Fernandez will know that the Argentinian goat, Cuti Romero's there. And
Last time Enzo Fernandez played against you, he got fouled by your little reckless. Actually, no, that wasn't that game. That was 2 seasons ago.
And it wasn't a foul, technically, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
I think Enzo Fernandez committed a red card offense earlier
that is
he should
when
have been sent off for.
That was
So it was a little bit
Poch season.
It was
That's
actually
when
payback.
that was the whole Romero's reckless agenda started because he got sent off for tackling his own Argentinian teammate.
But
We remember
here's the
that.
thing.
It's great times.
Here's the thing. The whole narrative is fucking dog shit because literally since he's been in the Premier
just
League,
makes you mad.
he
So
has
that's what
less
I'm saying.
yellows than Arteta does. But no one says he's reckless. They all say open wide in
He's still
Dubai.
reckless. Yeah. He's still reckless.
You weren't
We'll
listening
only
to that
say
last part. That's how I know.
I think our midfield will do a number on yours. I think you'll struggle.
I think
with
that's
midfield.
where the game will be won and lost, personally.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Caicedo when he's on it,
And Caicedo looks like he wants to add goal scoring to his number, but I think if we have Papa Matasar on his best
to be
day,
fair, Paulinho does too. He scored a brilliant goal. What, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I'm not gonna disrespect Paulinho. He might not be at his best right now, but I remember what I saw at Fulham. He's a good player.
what's crazy is even though he's not at his best right now, he is still the best fucking thing in that midfield that we got.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you know, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But
So yeah, at least Enzo Fernandez is maybe yes. Most times I say this season he's been pretty good, but he's had some games where he's like, ugh, I don't know about that.
yeah, big up Benito, big up Future Music. You know, would you break the record for like red cards in a season, yet alone consecutive matches? Yet you're talking about rash. Shit, you need some Pepto Bismol.
We'll just put
With all
this
that
in real
rash.
quick. We'll just there you
Get
go.
the red card ready for tomorrow.
Now I got the red card ready just in case.
Yeah.
Listen, even if we go down to 10 men tomorrow, we'll beat you. I think-
What are we,
I think
what are
we're
we
pretty
putting on it? We're
confident.
putting something on it. If I lose, I'll show up to American Waffle in this fucking get up. What are you offering if you lose?
Ah, man.
Don't say wearing that fucking hat.
I knew you weren't going to accept that answer. How about this?
Thank
If I lose, I'll gift another 25.
So you're putting, you don't need to put monetary value on the table. This is all just a
All
pride
right, fine,
thing.
10. You talked yourself. 10.
All
Actually,
right,
10's
50.
not a bad number. Yeah,
10's still
10.
good, but you know,
Yeah,
I
10's
mean,
a good amount. Yeah.
Let's
I
do
was trying to
50.
be generous because you're my friend, but now I see you in that Donkey Kong outfit and you're saying Wesley Fofana can't talk or chat to fucking Romero. I get angry.
He
I
can't.
get angry now.
He can't chat to Van de Veen, bro. He's not fit to lace the boots of fucking Jed Spence and nobody.
I don't know about that one.
So who's gonna start for striker for Chelsea? Gui? Is that who's supposed
it's
to be
gonna
threatening
be-
my less than Fofana's?
There's a possibility that it could be Gu, which by the way, let's just get it right for those of you watching on your platform and those of you who keep getting it wrong on my platform.
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name, Mark Gill.
Mark
Gui.
Gui. Mark.
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name, Mark Gill.
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name. Pablo Emilio Gaviria Escobar.
Mark Yu. It could be him. It could be João Pedro with Esteval maybe in that 10 position. I think Esteval plays, and that's the player that he has to start. He has to start against you guys because he's a creative spark.
How
right now.
old is he? Is he old
Pedro
enough to be tried as an adult in the Jed Spence penitentiary judicial system?
over 18, so yes. Or he's 18, so yeah, just
They're gonna have fun with you there. They're gonna have fun with you there now.
You watch your words.
Yeah, I know.
Famous last words.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I've seen him play, all I can think, the only thing I can say is, "You're not the real 41. Dirk Nowitzki is." That's the worst I could say. Other than that, he looks like a hell of a player. Only gonna get better. If this is the entry level,
It's crazy.
I hope he goes to
just
another
came
team
straight
very
from Brazil.
soon. I hope he
I
goes
know
to
he
another.
will.
If
Death row
this is the
contracts.
ground level, if this is like where he stays, I'm fine with it. But if this is the ground level, I
Sky's
think.
the limit.
Well, I wouldn't say he's the Ghanaian Neymar or anything, but he.
No, I think he has to start, and if he starts, he's a difference maker. I'm worried Garnacho
This
is going to
is how
start.
you say my name, Mark Gui.
Mark Gu.
Mark Gui. Look at my.
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name, Mark Gill.
Mark
Respect Mark Gui.
Gui. Look at
There
my
you go, that's
fucking hair.
closer.
The wind is blowing,
Bro,
but
he
my hair
changes his hair
does
every
not
time.
the fucking move.
I remember people didn't.
Bro
see
looked
him
like a
since-
Slim Jim. I remember the commercial Snap Into a Slim Jim?
Yeah,
Bro
I
looked like the
remember
dude
those.
who snapped into a Slim Jim.
That's a core memory. But yeah, dude, I think Esteval, if he starts, he's gonna cook. I'm worried that left side is gonna be Garnacho. I've not been very convinced of Garnacho, especially the last 2 games. He's been
Garnacho
so
versus Pedro Porro will be
blasé.
a meme.
Ugh, yeah, I'm not.
Either
hopeful
way
of
that goes, it's going to be a fucking meme. You know that,
If
right?
it's Gittins, I give it a shot. I think Gittins has been
I
really
did see
brilliant
that
the
goal
last
that
2
he
games.
scored. That was a good game. That was a hell of
was
a
good
goal he scored.
That was his first goal. That's
Yeah, I
one
know.
hell of a. That might be the
007.
best first goal for any Chelsea player I've ever seen.
Most
I haven't
unknown
looked back
James
at the
Bond
tapes.
motherfucker. Everyone talking about 007 this and that. Hey, shit.
Yeah, Neto could play on that left too. It's a potential. Neto has been
What happened to him?
right.
I thought that he was such a good player at Wolves who could just sometimes stay had trouble staying fit.
The
And
thing
I just
is,
haven't
very
really been
much like
impressed with him
your
outside the
team
first
with
week.
Xavi Simmons. Very much like your team with Xavi Simmons.
Say it
Pedro
right.
Neto.
First of all, just don't disrespect my Netherlands Neymar.
He at Wolves is a team that when he was playing there, they would soak up pressure, hit you on the counterattack. He's a running behind kind of player, get goals that way and all that stuff. Would get hurt a lot, sure. He had fitness issues, but he's been okay since he's come to Chelsea. But now we're using him as a wide winger, and he's okay. Like, at least when he gets the ball, I'm like, okay, I'm not worried you're going to lose it like Garnacho. Or I'm not worried that you're not going to go for 50-50 like Garnacho's backed out of, because he's a bitch sometimes in this team this season.
Bro, Garnacho
But-
scored for you quicker than I could fucking shit talk that he was starting.
Yeah, but
in
that's
your
the best
team.
thing he did all game. After that, he was shit. He was horrible. Bro, I saw this guy backing away from 50-50s and winning fouls somehow. I was like, what the fuck? How did you get a foul from that? You pussied out from a 50-50.
Sometimes you got a Calvin Klein commercial shoot coming up, and you just need to stay looking right.
I don't want to hear that from this kid, bro. Focus on football, please, Garnacho.
All I
Don't
know
start
is
throwing
Destiny
hissy fits in
Udogie,
the
every
bench.
time he's ever played against Garnacho when he was at United, he absolutely dog walked that pussy. So I'm expecting much of the same. Don't matter who the fuck, even if it's Pedro Porno.
Hey, yo.
Pedro Porno gonna treat whatever winger you put out there, whether it's Jamie, what's his name?
Bino Gittins.
Bino, shit. We about to treat him like the albino
Actually, no, he
rhino
doesn't
that
go by
gone
Bino
extinct.
anymore, actually.
Oh.
I forgot. He dropped the Bino.
My
I
daddy
forgot
was
that.
mean, so I erased his last name.
Something like that. I think
If
he
my kid
actually
ever does
was
that,
something.
just kill me. How about that? If my kid ever does that, delete my name, my last name, just kill me, bro. What's the point of
That would be terrible. That'd be,
Yeah, what's the
that's
point of
sad
living,
music.
bro?
That's actually sad music.
I love that little vibe. Makes me think of a mouse.
Oh my god, that's the other sad music I have because sometimes the other one gets stale.
Jamie Wino Bitchins. All right, if he go,
He hasn't been that the last two games.
Pedro Porno gonna treat whatever player it is because he know João Felix gonna be watching this game. And anytime João Felix is in and around Pedro Porro, he gonna fuck his bitch. But bottom line, this is gonna fuck his bitch. This is bottom line with this. Yeah, I mean,
Good thing he's not in my team anymore.
The facts are the facts, but you know, I see João Felix as a Chelsea player still, and I'm hoping. I'm just expecting him to treat whatever winger you put out there much like he did João Felix's girlfriend.
Sure.
Bent over.
That could very likely happen because our left side is so fucking shit. But right side I'm not worried about. And I think we'll create chances and we'll definitely
You say that, but you
score.
forgot that that's where the fucking El Patron, the warden of the fucking Spence Penitentiary, live.
I'm not worried. If it's Esteval, I'm not going to be worried.
You think
If
Esteval
Esteval
gonna
starts, I'm
cook
not worried.
Spence? I think Spence gonna eat
Yes.
that motherfucker gobble gobble like it's
I
goddamn
think
Thanksgiving. And we're the
I
white
think
man.
Esteval also Ayo.
Hey, yo.
I think Esteval.
I said like Thanksgiving, turkey, gobble gobble.
He's gonna eat him. Is what you? That's what all I heard. That's what I needed to hear.
Eat the whole
Yeah.
plate. Lick the fingers
Yeah,
afterwards.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
I think this Esteval kid is incredible.
Gooey.
He's cooking everyone. He'll cook you. He'll cook Spence at least once. He'll make him look ridiculous if he starts. I'm worried he's not going to start. You know, in fact, I tweeted this out earlier. I'm worried that there's going to be a game, and it could be this one, where for some reason we're so desperate for center backs, he might play Lavia as center back. He might try some bullshit.
I'll be honest. I wanted him as well before you guys signed.
He's good.
This is the thing with Chelsea.
He's
over the
another one
years
that's not
that-
been available, Jacob, but he's good when he plays. Much like Wesley Fofana.
Yeah, so I compare him to Bentancur. I compare, you know, when he plays,
He's not like Bentancur at all, but okay.
Why? Because of the
That's so
racismo?
disrespectful.
You're gonna bring up the racismo.
No, that's not, well, that too now,
Ah,
but like
you see how I walked you into a corner there?
Say that. You won that debate.
I did. Thank you. No, I think Lavia is a really good player. You kind of did to Liverpool that transfer window what they did to Newcastle this transfer window, and the preceding year has much been similar. Fucking laughs at you. I think Lavia is a
hasn't been
problem.
very
Obviously, my biggest fear is Caicedo. I think he's the best player on your team right now. I highly rate Cole Palmer.
Best
Him
player in the
missing, I think,
league.
is going to be very good. The fact that Cole Palmer's not there, I like that a lot because he's a bad little
we've still
boy.
been winning games without him though. Just goes
Yeah.
to show how good our attack is.
Yeah, but granted, Xhaka's too good. Is that what we're saying? Who's the guy that destroyed you? If Sunderland, I don't even know his name. Akawuki? Chewbacca? What's his
don't know.
fucking name?
I don't remember. All I know is that he didn't go up against Cole Palmer. He went.
All
up
I know is
against
that you scored
Trevor
one goal
Chalobah
versus
and
Sunderland, and you're
Lampos.
talking to me about dangerous attack.
We do have a dangerous attack.
But you score one versus Sunderland.
Yeah, and if we kept a clean sheet, we would have won. Touchy Tommy
Yeah,
tactics.
and if my auntie had a dick, it'd be my uncle.
yeah, but sometimes against a low block, I've had previous Chelsea teams that went up against 10 men Burnley and couldn't score.
Okay,
Pochettino
well,
attacks. So we scored.
know-
Attack did their job. But defense needs to fucking defend. Sometimes you got to win a touchy 1-0. You know what I'm saying?
well, I
Sometimes
absolutely
it's
know
what
what
it
you're
takes.
saying. I just don't see that. Like, I mean,
It's not going to happen with our defense right now.
Hang on, let me see something. I gotta.
I think
I
we're
gotta
the third
scroll.
best
Well,
attack-
I'm looking for you in the table. And I gotta scroll, scroll, scroll,
You're the worst.
scroll. There you are. 17 goals.
Yeah, I think it's the third most
So you're
goals in the
just as
league.
dangerous as my shitty, boring attack.
Your shitty, boring attack. How many goals do you have?
17 in the Premier League specifically.
Okay. Are we tied for third most goals in the Premier League?
The only we are tied, you, me, Man City, we all are tied with the most at 17.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We have a good attack. Our defense just sucks. That's why we've been losing games.
So it's just that simple, huh?
It's that simple.
I don't think it is.
It's
I think
that
you're
simple.
trying to oversimplify a highly complicated situation. You're going to find yourself into a kudos bubble.
As long as Cucurella isn't wearing Pumas like he was last season, unless you go through the middle, we'll be okay. Which I hope you don't go through the middle.
I pushed that memory out of my head. I'm not going to lie. He was slipping around, then he changed at halftime, then he was great. Yeah, that was cool.
They're in the bin somewhere.
I think after this game, for sure, they're going in the.
They went in the bin.
Is that what he said? I couldn't tell what that
Literally.
was. That Fofana? Who was that?
That was not for That was Jadon Sancho, you fucking fraud. We're
See what
not
I
beating
did
the
there?
allegations. You brought it to my channel. We're not
See what
beating
I-
the allegations. This is
Technically,
ridiculous.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke because I think
Yeah,
you
no,
told me
let's not.
that
Let's
all
not.
fair.
The,
So.
the less jokes, the better. As we kind of outro our way out of this, man. I guess I ask you, what's your score prediction?
Tottenham Hotspur, you are so beautiful. It's my birthday. Don't fuck me.
It's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's your birthday?
Yeah. One of my best birthday game day memories was Gareth Bale scoring the game winner versus Brighton when I turned 30. That was nice.
You'll get a Xavi Simons going for your birthday. I'll give you that, but you're not going to win the game.
I'm saying Xavi Simons and Kudus are going to fucking... I think them plus Colo, that's going to be our trick. If we can
Give
get
us your prediction, chat. That also goes for you guys on Jacob Will Raven Uncensored.
Jacob Will Raven Uncensored. Is he going to show nipples this stream or not?
So I'm counting 2 goals so far. One from Kudus and one from Xavi Simons.
I'm looking
Any
at the
more?
predictions in the poll over on my YouTube channel. 47% saying Spurs is going to win. 23% says Chelsea win. 7% says draw. But you know what's tied with the Chelsea win?
What?
Live, laugh, love. Hee hee. Because win, lose, or draw, you can always live, laugh, love. It's never a wrong answer to live, laugh, love. I want it to feel like when you walk into a white woman who goes to a mega church on Sundays. I want you to feel like you're walking into her living room. What'd you ask me about the score prediction?
Now I'm thinking about walking into a white woman's living room after.
If you're
going to mega church.
from Dallas, I'd just say like a South Lake mom. A
Depends
South Lake
who's
mom.
mega church. Is it that weird guy from Florida?
Any mega church.
know
Any
that one I'm
mega
talking
church. All of them. Joel Osteen is who you're referring to. But
Yeah,
all of
thank
them
you.
are bad. All of them.
Okay.
Every religion is like, don't make money off of God. And they're like, but what if we put a Starbucks in the lobby? Hee hee. And charge him fucking rent. Anyway, sorry. My bad. You said uncensored.
Starbucks.
You said uncensored.
Yes. Yeah, you did. I did.
I'm looking at you, the Catholic Church. I'm looking at you, Mass Christianity. Scientology, we already
at me,
know
the
about
captain.
you.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there's less charges against the spaghetti monster religion than there is all the other ones. But
How many charges on Chelsea versus Spurs? Or Spurs versus
115. Are we talking
Well,
about the FA versus Chelsea?
City. That's City. I think we have 78. Remind me, chat, how many charges we have.
Hey, get your money up, not your funny up. is what I got.
Get your charges up, not your defense, unfortunately for Chelsea.
But score prediction, yeah, like you were saying, down with organized religion, just mega churches specifically. My score prediction is 3-1 Tottenham.
God damn.
I think halftime will be 1-1. I think that second half, obviously, Moans comes to life. Like the second, never mind. I think almost kept doing it, man. I almost kept doing it.
Donkey Kong in the building.
Donkey Kong's my villain, my alter ego.
About to throw some barrels over some staircases or something.
That's what he used to.
Bad.
That's what it used to sound like in the N64 version of
I was
Mario
just
Kart.
thinking the N64
When he got hit by a
Mario Kart.
banana, he would like be spinning out. Anyway, yeah, score predictions: 3-1 Tottenham, and I'm saying
Look at
Xavi
your
Simons and Kudus involved. Yeah, 1-0 Chelsea. Esteval. Sorry, Jacob. Happy birthday. Live, laugh.
Live, laugh, lose. Yes. Thank you, Zephyr.
I can't wait till the next conversation we have on
That's gonna
Discord
be in the
when I can call
chamber.
you all offensive names I can think
That's
of.
going to be in the chamber. Thank you, Zephyr. Live, laugh, lose. Monday is going to be a funny one because you're going to show up with that Donkey Kong outfit. And I'm going to be live, laugh, losing, huh?
But we never talked about what would happen if we draw. I don't see a
nothing.
draw. I don't see a draw.
I don't think it's
personally.
going to be a draw. I don't think it'll be a draw.
Last time
if
we
there's gonna be
drew,
a draw, this would be the
remember what
game because we
happened?
suck.
Remember what happened last time we drew?
What happened last time we drew? Oh,
The
original Tommy T's.
the number 88 fan Thomas.
original Tommy
Tuchel.
Touchins and
Well, when he touched that arm, just goes
Antonio-
straight out.
well, you do the better Antonio Conte accent than I do.
This club, these players. You cannot change the Tottenham. If the Tottenham do not want to change, you can change the manager over and over, and the situation will not change.
There you go. You get the Conte emoji in my chat. You must suffer.
Speaking of, another person who's serving time at the Jed Spence Penitentiary.
Antonio Conte? Mm-hmm. Oh, because he never played him, did he?
He literally said, "I did not. This is not a signing of an Antonio Conte. And Antonio Conte would not sign a player like this. Is the club. The club they like to buy the players that are too young. They want to make the profit of the kids. This is not Antonio Conte. I wanted the Bastoni, but I settled for Clement Longley.
Before I give you my prediction,
Clement Longley.
you haven't been on the channel since last season, over the summer.
Was that the one where I said I'm
Daniel
going to
Levy.
have a coin with an asshole and a dick on the other side?
I think, yeah, that was, yeah. You were down
okay.
bad. You were
I
pretty
was-
down bad. I don't have the clip ready.
Woo!
I
I
was
was struggling that day.
You were struggling towards the end there.
I'll
the
be
victory
honest.
resurrected you.
I would be honest. I'm still struggling. However, just coping better. Hee hee.
You're coping better because you're in a better position, but
No,
were
it's
just-
it's really because Mohamed Kudus and Xavi Simone signed for my club. Yeah,
it
you
was
have
so
no idea
bad,
how
Jacob,
checked
you
out I was.
rebranded. It was so bad you rebranded.
Well, it was because I wanted to provide a roadside
Because-
warning.
Because it was really bad and it brought the worst out of you. That's why.
You know, like Missy Elliott would say, sometimes you gotta put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And that's exactly what I was doing.
Okay. So Daniel Levy left since the last time we spoke. I've never really got your thoughts on that. You're probably through the moon. Through the moon.
Yeah, but you know, when you get one fucking bald head suit out, you get another bald head suit in. And in our case, we got two. You know, we got the guy from Arsenal, but I'll be honest, the club this offseason, with the players we signed, those two names, specifically Kudus and Simons, you said Simons earlier, but that's just like
Yeah, Simon says. He
phonetically
Simon
incorrect. And I thought you would be better than that. Because you're over here playing Mark Gui. My name is Mark Gui. ¿Quieres empanadas?
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name, Mark Gill.
says. Some respect to Mark Gill.
He
That's how you say
tries
his
to
name.
rep like he's from Spain, bro. I know you're from
He
Guarito.
is.
Nah, he's
He
from
is.
Guarito
He
out
was
here.
from-
Nah, that fucking accent. He hanging in the barrios out
Bro,
here.
he came from La Masia. He's from Spain.
I'm convinced no. Or he learned to
came the
speak
same
from
La Masia
Guaritos.
that he learned under the wing of the great Adama Traore, bro.
Oh, well, shit. He's a goat then.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I
Thank you
change
for finally
anything
respecting Mark Gill.
Adama Traore. Anything Adama Traore related, instant goat status.
So,
I don't rate Chelsea either. I think they're a bunch of losers, and they're gonna catch one.
Yeah, with one Club World Cup trophy over you. ones of the likes you won't see, and a trophy that when you were in a competition you suffered and dropped out of it as well.
I don't know which one you're referring to.
I'm not gonna
You're talking
actually
about
flex
the.
it. I'm not gonna
You're talking
flex
about the COVID. We have no control over this. The COVID. Okay, the COVID won 3-0. And yes,
So
we
you're
did
happy-
lose.
Or you're not really happy with Levy? Well, I mean, I'm sure you're happy Levy left, but like, you're not convinced by the
There's some
substitute.
Greek mythology thing where Heracles cut the head off of this big ass snake thing, and then 2 heads came out.
Gorgon? Isn't that what's called? Medusa.
Yeah.
Medusa.
No, Medusa's with the snake hair, and she look you in the, she's all sexy, and you're like, let me see them things, and she's like, look over here, and then you look, and then you turn to stone. Pretty sure it's about
Is that
don't
what
look
you
at my
think Xavi
tits.
Simone says?
What?
The Medusa?
That
Petrify
no,
his opponents?
not yet.
His
Soon.
dreads just lift up like little snakes, and then he just starts fucking.
I think that's Mohamed Kudus that does that. That motherfucker, they see that motherfucker with the ball, they know
He's
something
gonna
about
give
to
us
happen.
problems. I'll give you that. He'll give us problems if Cucurella's not playing or Cucurella's not on it. He might even go through the middle. If he goes to the middle, we're fucked. And
that's the thing is there's-
don't let Mohamed Kudus cut inside, please, Chelsea.
There's been a
We'll be
few
fucked.
matches where
He's
Kudus,
direct.
whenever we start doing some substitutions, where he was on the left and he was central. Hey,
Yeah, if he's central, we're fucked. Well, not really, because you have Caicedo, but just one opportunity. If you pull off one opportunity, Kudus is straight on with Tosin or whoever center back is playing. I'd put in my money that he'll score.
if I could, I'd put Pedro Porro at right wing and put Kudus at left.
Yeah, Tommy Touchins might do it.
No way. No
might try it at some
fucking
point.
way. I mean,
Hey, listen, he'll experiment, but it'll be
because
kinda
the thing is
sensible.
we've required defensively our wingers
Damn,
to
all
drop
you
back
see
and
is
provide
Spurs.
support.
It's crazy.
Shout
How are
out
people seeing
PFC.
Spurs winning? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'll remind you people that we're 5-6 in the last 6
They
matches.
say sometimes you hear music when Tommy's teachings and touchings reach your soul, and I believe in miracles.
I thought you were gonna sing an R. Kelly song.
I believe I can go to jail.
Yeah, we're not gonna believe in that. All right. Well, I never got an answer. Are you actually? Are you
yeah.
happy that Daniel Levy's gone?
I mean, yeah. Like I don't have to see his fucking ugly fucking face and hear his stupid tired ass lines. The club's
we
trying to
remember
be
the
more.
conversation we had last season. We were saying that is the core problem. Unless he leaves, nothing will change.
And that he left when we signed fucking Kudus and Simone's. Actually, we signed Kudus and then he left later after the Gibbs White thing.
It probably wasn't his call. I'll be honest. If you have
Apparently,
one foot out the door, why would you? You know.
apparently he's known for the last year. This was going to be his last year, but
Okay.
either way, it doesn't really matter. We just got this dude Vinay Viteskareshkatam, and yeah, and he's just basically the Indian version of Levy with a weirder bald spot. It's like, give it up, dog. You're already bald. I see that fucking skid mark of skull that you're trying to act like ain't there. But when you're in public and you look down, the camera shows me that shiny fucking patch.
Hey yo, that was close.
But, you know, the club is allegedly trying to be more transparent. They're trying to be more communicative and take feedback from the fans and supporter groups and shit. So
Yeah, sure you are.
that's what I said allegedly.
You don't believe that? Come on.
That's what I said allegedly because, you know, O.J. Simpson allegedly killed the lady and the waiter, but
Yeah. All right. well,
allegedly.
allegedly, I think unallegedly, tomorrow's score will put a lot of you guys in the mud because I be seeing the chat. Chat's going crazy. Chat actually thinks that Spurs are gonna win. Look at the history of the Spurs against Chelsea, and then tell me.
Dele
that
Alli
Chelsea's
still
gonna think
owns
it's
the
gonna
bridge.
happen.
You're right.
You are ridiculous. Nicholas Jackson owns freaking White Hart Lane right now. Spurs are.
I don't know
winning.
who that. I don't know who that is because
Yeah.
if you're talking about a
He scored a
time
hat
where
trick when you guys had 9 men on the pitch. And it's Postecoglou.
Tommy
Line for
wasn't
life,
touching
Mike.
at that point.
I am not
don't
a clown.
judge-
I'm not a clown.
I'm not a
I
clown.
don't view
9
anything in
men
that.
still attack Mike.
I'm not a clown.
It won us a European trophy, something 3 managers have done in the history of 143 years at this club. So no, he's not a clown.
All right, that's fair.
Wesley
I think we win.
Fofana's better than Kuti, and he's better than Fake. Wesley Fofana.
I can't wait to see Fofana.
Yeah. And
And then right after,
Yeah.
Wait.
that's gonna be Cucurella dunking on y'all, because he might score tomorrow. 2-1 victory to Chelsea. That's my prediction. It'll be glorious. It'll be great. I'll be happy.
Shout out those new
I'll be
25 members that are going to be signing up. Oh, wait, no, you said 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out the new 10 memberships that are going to be handed out after Tottenham
we'll
and
see.
Tommy get to touching
We'll
up
see.
on Chelsea.
We'll see. And you know what? This might be the beginning of the end for you, Jacob, because after this Chelsea game,
The schedule
you
looks
guys got
crazy.
it tough. You guys got it.
The schedule does look a little crazy coming up.
I mean, you'll even admit that schedule is insane. You guys are in for a long haul. Long haul. Let me read it over for you guys that may not know. You got Chelsea, then you got Copenhagen, which that's not an easy match, man. We struggled against them last season. They're not easy.
Of course you did.
You will find out soon, my friend, Mr. Monaco. Then you got United, then you got Arsenal, then you got PSG. Fucking Christ, man. Fulham, I'm sure you're gonna beat, but then you got Newcastle, then you get the Brentford's.
You got Fulham after a fucking Arsenal PSG 4-day span. That's fun.
I would hate to be you right now in that schedule. But who knows? Maybe you could do us all a favor and take some points off Arsenal. Prove that they're frauds. I hope you do that. That's the only time I'm going to hope for a Spurs victory.
Marshall, if
Arsenal
we
must not.
get 3 points versus Arsenal, you,
Oh, and you're not home for it, which is even better.
we love an away day.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And you know what else we love, Marshall?
This stream?
Hee.
Yes,
Oh.
of course. Yes, the stream. That's what I was alluding to.
Of course.
Anyway, give me my 3 points tomorrow. It's my birthday, and if you don't, I'm going to take it as a hate crime.
Oh,
Ah.
I can't say I'm live. Anyways, ladies and gents, that's the show. Our predictions: 2-1 victory for Chelsea for me, and Jacob said 3-1 to Spurs. If you enjoyed the content, which I'm sure you did, be sure to smash up the like, whether you're watching here on Casually FC or you're watching over there on Jacob Wolverine Uncensored. Oh, I missed the button. Damn it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channels. All helps out. Be sure to also check out the links in the description for all that fun stuff, extra content in there that you might not even be aware of. Sneaky little content here and there that you might enjoy. So by all means, check that all out. At the end of my shows, I always give out shout outs to our Proper Casual members. Shout out to the Proper Casuals. That's going to be off to Staff 5050, SDFC Benny, who was very fraudulent today in chat. I saw that, SDFC.
Shout out
Johnny
SDFC
Bravo,
Benny.
Pels, EPL Turf, JC Dark. What the WBG? This is a different name I haven't seen in a while. Landry Sadiq, Danish Maldini, Asolim. I just read all of my members, so I didn't even realize it. Oh well. Shout Adrian EE, and that's all of them. All right. Shout out to all
I'm
you
fucking
guys.
I'm cooking you tomorrow when Fofana gets that motherfucking work.
You better
We're gonna
hope.
have more work done to him than Kim Kardashian family.
You better hope, because otherwise, I'll be seeing you in the same exact outfit on Monday. I'll be seeing the same exact outfit on Monday, and it'll be glorious. Because then people will be like, "Why the hell is Jacob in a monkey suit?" Yeah, we'll see. But
That's
big up
my
to every
Seth,
single
that's
one
my
of you.
Seth Rogen Donkey Kong impression.
True.
Let's go get a banana.
Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay casual if you're proper casual. Do you have any outgoing sayings or anything you want to say before
Yeah,
we leave, Jacob?
obviously you heard it enough. You got to live, laugh, love, and if you ain't doing that, you ain't doing it right. All right. But I always like to sign off by saying, stay blessed, stay fresh, up the lads. Be kind to yourself and be kind to someone else today. And then I usually say like a hee hee or Tommy. Oh.
All right. Hee hee. Have a wonderful time, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Come on, you
Reactions to the game.
Spurs.
Come on, you Blues.